Hey guys, it's prediction time and I'm Dinesy1985. Welcome to week 8 of my prediction video and my 7-fold accumulator for this weekend. So, big game tonight, Brighton Hove Albion at home against West Ham. Come on boys, come on! Hopefully we can get back on track after the two latest defeats to Spurs and Manchester City with a win tonight against the Hammers. Obviously it's going to be a really tough game considering West Ham just beat Manchester United at home. So, I'm hoping that Brighton can pull up all the stops and get some valuable 3 points. So I'm going to predict a 2-1 victory to Brighton Hove Albion. So fingers crossed we'll be watching a good game tonight. So for Saturday's games, we're going to start off with Burnley versus Huddersfield. We're going to go for a 2-0 victory to Burnley. Then we've got Crystal Palace at home to Wolves. We're going to go for a 2-1 victory to Palace. And then we have Leicester at home against Everton. We're going for a 1-1 draw. And then we've got Spurs versus Cardiff. We're going to go for a 4-0 victory to No, I'm just kidding. 4-0 victory to Spurs. And then we've got Watford at home to Bournemouth. We're going for a 2-1 victory to Watford. And then the evening kickoff, we've got Manchester United at home against Newcastle. Both desperate for a victory. Pretty much sums it up, really. Obviously, you expect on paper Manchester United to win this one. Obviously, the way that Newcastle have been playing against the bigger teams isn't the best type of football you want to be playing against the bigger teams. Look at how Brighton played against Manchester United and the result that we got. West Ham are the same. So, Newcastle sometimes just need to really go for it, against the bigger teams. You've got nothing to lose. If you lose by 5 goals, but you tried your best and you went for it and you created a lot of chances, then fans are gonna sort of appreciate that more than being completely defensive and just not even trying. So anyway, we're gonna go for a 2-1 victory to Manchester United and a much needed 3 points for Man United, considering the result they had against West Ham and the disappointing draw against Valencia earlier in the week. And then Sunday, we've got Fulham against Arsenal. We're going to go for a shock surprise. We're going to go for a 2-1 victory for Fulham. And then we've got Southampton versus Chelsea. We're going to go for a 3-1 victory to Chelsea. And then we've got the big game of the weekend. We've got Liverpool at home to Manchester City. We're going to go for goals. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to go for a 2-2 draw. Should be a really interesting match to watch and really looking forward to it. And now for the accumulator, we've got a 7-fold, as I've just mentioned. So to start off, the first team, we've got Burnley. Obviously, they're playing Huddersfield. Then Spurs against Cardiff. Spurs. And then we've got West Brom. They're playing Reading. Middlesbrough, they're playing Nottingham Forest. Portsmouth, they're at home to Gillingham. And then we got Forest Green against Newport County, so obviously Forest Green. And then Lincoln City against Crewe. The odds on that are 35.71 to 1. We're putting a £3 bet on that. And if it comes in, always fingers crossed, the total cost will be £110.14. So that's my predictions and my accumulator for this weekend. Fingers crossed for your accumulators. Hope they all come in. Sorry, West Ham fans. Hope Brighton take 3 points off you this weekend. And obviously, just to remind you, the next video will be next Friday. I won't be doing videos on Tuesdays anymore. I'm just going to put everything into one video rather than have the review video on a Tuesday, which is sort of a short video, kind of pointless, where I can just put it all into one and then be done. So yeah, that'll do for now. Have a nice weekend. Cheers.